MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Kevin Brown gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now batting, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the shortstop, number 2.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Odor charging this one, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, David Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Just underway in Arlington. Count still at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Here it comes now to Andrus. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Choo with a 2 ball 1 strike count here. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Gonzalez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Andres at second with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The count now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 99, Aaron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez moving forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Shin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
Striding forward now is the DH, Don Mattingly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Posada. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the in. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, there's a case of getting a bad break, D-Roll. That's a bullet hit right down the third base line that deflects off the bag. That ball was headed for the corner if it wasn't deflected.
Yeah, 100%. You're frustrated. You'll take the knock without question, but you wanted extra bases right there. Pretty amazing that ball was able to hit that bag right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next to the plate for Texas, Josh Hamilton, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Hamilton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Left side, but well fouled. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Odor will be next. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Odor. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Sierra leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Again, he sends it out of play. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up now, Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting now, the center fielder, number 11, Gardner.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter,
and that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now another 0-2. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez moving in, but this will land untouched.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, David Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Soft liner toward short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. Now 1-0 Yanks. Next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the line at first. Rosario is right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Guzman moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
In now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Popped up. Cabrera over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Posada will swing it from the left side right here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Stanton.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Budge Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Juan Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. That misses, 1-2. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Jeter is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, Josh Hamilton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Derek Jeter. Cue shot here out towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter, Robin Sierra.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
For the Rangers, the second baseman, Rogers.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. LeMahieu is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Line drive, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Ready for another shot now. Shin-Soo Choo. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
I think that just shows how much that 3-run homer affected him. He was still kicking himself for that mistake, and then he made another. Clearly, these guys are seeing him really well right now.
Into the box now for Rodriguez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Rosario is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 4 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Don Mattingly. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hot straight up. Andres into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 4-2. Standing in, Juan Gonzalez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Josh Hamilton. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robin Sierra.
Into the box, Robin Sierra. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ballgame. Scorched to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are now 2 away now.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ready once again, Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Rougned Odor. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now as Dribble Cabrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Odor leads off second with nobody out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often. Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the two-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here it comes now to Andrus. This is line to left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. And their runners at the corners now. Andy Pettit takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 47, Andy Pettit.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Juan Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The center fielder, number 32, Josh Hamilton.
In now, Josh Hamilton. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Yankees 2. So stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now a flare out to left center. Andres ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Into the box now. Derek Jeter takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Hamilton is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 33, David Rosario.
Next for New York, David Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Jose Leclerc trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Jeter on second. Judge at first. 2 out in the inning. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Rangers 7 and the Yankees 3. Stepping in, Robin Sierra.
Leading off for the Rangers.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Sierra.
Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Torres onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Sean Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So digging in now, Jorge Posada. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Liner toward right center. Hamilton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Torres. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Texas used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kevin Brown is credited with the win. Garrett Cole allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.